name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So I kind of did this video last week, okay? But now we're doing it much better. We're doing much better. It was my guess that episode 5 of Doctor Who Flux, and let me tell you, I want to get this video filmed so I can now go and have a very good flux myself on the bathroom. That would be fantastic. Doctor Who Flux, I thought episode 5 would be the one where they got to just do a massive info dump, like info dump or more info dump, so they can like kind of try and wrap it up by episode 6 on Sunday. So that happened, right? That happened. So now we really got all the answers about what the hell has Chris Chibnall been banging on about, and it's even worse. It's even worse than you thought. I mean, like, Doctor Who was charming, right? Yeah, I don't think anybody could really, with a hand on their heart, call Chris Chibnall's Doctor Who charming. Dour, preachy, boring, repetitive, derivative. Oh boy, derivative is a great descriptor for it. But charming? No charm in it whatsoever. You know, listen, I do like having a little snuggle with my dog Daisy, right? Got very little face, rubs it up against you. Oh, it's so very cute. I wouldn't like having a snuggle with a rat, no matter how furry that is. That doesn't seem like it's gonna be fun. It'll probably try and eat my eyes or something. So that's the same thing. It's not charming. Okay, not charming. Fine. Before we get into this, so we got not one but 2 articles going into the utter nonsense Christian has spewed. We're gonna have 2 articles going into this in detail. Can you hit the like button, the share button, the subscribe button, all those buttons I'd like to be hit. That was very, very nice. Or lovingly caress them if you're not into button beating. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Even the comment is a vomit emoji in your. Is there a vomiting in your own mouth emoji? I guess there must be. There's an emoji for everything, right? You know, it's kind of like, have you seen Fiddle on the Roof? They keep going to the rabbi and say, Rabbi, is there a blessing for a new sewing machine? So, there is a blessing for everything. There's an emoji for everything. Fine. Let's have a look at this. We'll start with Scream Rant, right? Scream Rant are the always go to the morons to explain the moronic ideas that they really, really enjoyed. Because it's just more fun. So, yes, Allsock turned out not to be Allsock. But Tech 2, and listen, spoilers, I'm guessing you heard. Who gives a shit? I mean, really, that's really the overwhelming thing. I did a review of SFX magazine, which is uploading right now, right? It's uploading right now to YouTube, and so I did this review of it. And I'm going through all the different shows in it, and I kind of realized I just don't give a shit about everything they're covering. It's not interesting to me. Anyway, I'm like, I'll give that like 5 out of 10, a 5 out of interest. So I'm like, I don't really want this magazine anymore. You know, I think I'm just done with it. Because it's really just not very good. I think I think it's the way to describe it. Not very good. Most of these things are just not very good. This is now very standard 2020 TV. Fine. Doctor Who Flux, The Division explained in detail. Really, God, you're probably going to need a brick to keep smashing into your head to work to be able to appreciate this utter nonsense. Doctor Who Flux episode 5 has finally explained the Division. Not really. That's the thing, not well, no. As I explained the Division and its connection to the Timeless Child and the Doctor's origin. Okay, no, they didn't actually. The connection to no. Well, let's see what maybe they picked up some pearls of wisdom that I missed. Doctor Who Flux has finally revealed the truth about the Division. It's shit. The Doctor's mysterious enemies from the outside of time. Well, we didn't know they're outside of time until now. Current Doctor Who showrunner Christian is determined to rewrite the show's lore to be boring shit, and his Timeless Child retcon lies at the heart of this. The Doctor Who season 12 reveal the Doctor is not a Time Lord at all. But she's the Timeless Child, a being that originates from beyond the universe, who became the base genetic code for all Gallifreyans, Time Lords, I think that was kind of what was intimated in all the Gallifrey episodes up until now, that Time Lords and people, like Time Lords and Gallifreyans are not one and the same, right? I think that's like, wasn't that the overwhelming message that we got over and over and over again, that Time Lords, I just got the vibe that, like, you had the Pyrodonian Academy, and then you had Andred of the of the guards, right? He did, or maybe he was a Time Lord. I don't know. You just got an idea that the rank and file of Gallifreyans were not Time Lords. Maybe that's just my own headcanon for you, right? I don't know. I really genuinely don't know. But okay, let's say Gallifreyans. Well, we can go along with that. We're all Gallifreyans who live within the Citadel. Oh, Gallifreyans who live within the Citadel. Okay, right. Well, I would say that the Shibugans are more Time Lords, aren't they? Are there still Shibugans after the Time War? I don't know. I don't think any of these people know either, for that matter. Quite frankly. Fine. So we're Gallifreyans. Where are we up to? It's the biggest change in Doctor Who's status since the Time was introduced in 1969, the Time War. Yeah, okay. I mean, is it the biggest change? I think it's bigger than that, quite frankly. The Timeless Child has been. I mean, if he turned out and say, "No, I'm not from another time, another place. I'm from Croydon." I mean, okay. The Timeless Child twist has been controversial. Shit, I think's the word. It hasn't been controversial. It's been shit. I mean, like, I'm sick of saying this word controversial. It's not. Most people said, "Oh, that's shit." That's not controversial. That's people turning around saying, "Oh, you're doing a very bad job." What's controversial about that? I mean, don't do a bad job. We won't tell you're doing a bad job. The Timeless Child has been controversial, but Chibnall has chosen to double down at season 12's final. Doctor Who season 12 final. So the glimpse of memories that had been buried deep within the Matrix on Gallifrey. Were they the Brendan thing? Nothing. No. Who knows? Memories that have been erased on Doctor's mind, with the Doctor Who season 13 revealing more of her history. One of these reveals was that as Gallifreyan society developed, some sort of organization and form known as the Division. I mean, like, even saying the Division is boring. Somebody said in the comments, the Division is what Chibnall did to fandom. I mean, that was interesting. The Doctor has worked for the Division once as a field agent who has traveled the universe, but ultimately went rogue. Oh, I mean, like, really? Why does everybody have to be Han Solo? Rejecting the Division's philosophy, believing... Oh, we never saw she rejected it! Believing the Division to be a secret of her past, the Doctors began to seek them out. That seems to have led to the Flux. How? Oh, because she was seeking them out, they decided to flux the universe because to get rid of the Doctor, but then they want to save her. Oh, God, it's so stupid. Honestly, okay. From what I gleaned from the episode, that they created the Flux to destroy the universe to kill the Doctor because she's too dangerous because she inspires people. No, she doesn't. no, she doesn't. But then they had her kidnapped by weeping angels and brought outside the universe where she wouldn't be killed and asked them to rejoin the Division. So now they're destroying the universe for nothing? Whatever. With the Division deciding to destroy the universe. The Doctor's quest came to an end in Doctor Who Flux episode 5, in which he was transported to the Division headquarters by weeping angels. As a weeping angel. Oh yeah, God. And like, the idea of saying, to be cruel, it's not funny, it's not scary anymore, right? It stopped being scary a while ago. Honestly, when you rip off somebody's work who's better, it doesn't make you sound better. Right? I don't know what to tell you. When you rip off somebody's work who's like far superior to you, you've got to understand it to rip it off, and I think that's really a first big problem. She came to face with the current leader of the Division, Tectun, an ancient Gallifreyan explorer who had discovered the Timeless Child over 1 billion years ago. There, the Doctor finally learned the full history of the Division. No, the full history. She got like weird. Okay, no, you tell us. The vision began on Gallifrey but outgrew the Time Lords. Okay. The vision began on Gallifrey, with a Gallifrey explorer named Tectun. But man, are they writing reams of data into really? They're pulling a lot out of their arse here, aren't they? A pioneer of an explorer, space travel, who burned with passionate desire to explore the universe. Really? Passionate desire? Look at that face. Does that face look like passionate desire to you? No. No. Exactly. She stumbled upon the mysterious structure beneath the gateway to another universe. How they know it's a gateway to another universe? They just saw crackling... I don't know. And if you do see a gateway to another, do you want to have a quick look in, see what's there? No. Let's just pick up this stunning and brave little black girl because she's a stunning and brave little black girl. She stumbled upon a mysterious structure. Mysterious structure. Is it still there? Could you analyze it? No. Let's not do any of that. No, that would make sense. To another universe, and at the foot of the structure they found a child alone, abandoned. Like, again, have you think of going through the portal and then say, oh, I think you're supposed to be in here? Tectun adopted the daughter as her own, or as Jodie said, you stole the girl. It wasn't yours. I'm like, okay, no, we should just leave a 6-year-old girl alone on a planet with a big crackly portal next to it. Mate, did the kid know anything? No. I did anything? No. It's just so stupid on so many levels. There's just so much stupid going on here. Adopted the girl as her own daughter. That's what adopted means. And returned to Gallifrey. And then one fateful day, the child suffered an accident that should have been fatal. Instead of dying, she regenerated to the first regeneration that happened on Gallifrey. Fascinated, Tectun began to murder a child over and over again. Experiment on her daughter. Lucky, it turned out to regenerate into another girl. And then became known as the Timeless Child. And again, all of this is to make the Doctor not white and male, right? Not white and male. And discover has a duplicate power of regeneration. Like the Timeless Child, Tectun became an immortal. She granted the power. She granted the same power of regeneration to every Gallifrey within the Citadel, but chose to impose a regeneration cap upon further Time Lords. Neither she nor the Timeless Child possessed. Okay. Did they say that she has infinite regenerations? I don't recall. The people in the situation were gradually transformed into the Time Lords, and they swore a policy of non-intervention with Tectun, and some allies amongst them wanted to explore the universe and further. None of this was said on Skype. None of this. Okay? This is just that. Okay, this is how awful it is. They gave you one or two facts. This guy's writing reams and reams and reams of fan fiction to try and make give it a coherent mass to put it into. Boy, it's more like a malignant mass. And they believed it was the right shape and control, and believed it was their right to shape and control it. They formed a division, a group that began on Gallifrey, but would grow beyond the Time Lords, and they would ultimately outlast them and the Timeless Child, and become the will go on to become the Doctor, one of the division's agents. Okay. Classic Doctor Who frequently referenced the so-called Dark Times, not frequently, a few times, when the universe was young, a period of universal history where the very laws of nature were chaotic and disordered. According to Doctor Who Flux, the division entered into an agreement with an alien race called the Morai to bring order to the chaos. So again, how did Jodie Whittaker's Doctor know anything about these Morai? Right? I mean, like, she seemed to know what was going on and what to like. How does she know what they are? I know. I got the answer. Terrible writing, right? How does she know how to do terrible? Which is kind of the answer to everything in Chris Chibnall's Doctor Who. How does this happen? Terrible writing. How does terrible writing happen? The BBC is full of agenda, right? I mean, all these things are quite easily, easily explainable. Like, good. Why is this happening? Because Piers Wenger is in charge and he's a moron. And apparently a racist as well by the looks of it. Listen, I think anybody who really believes this, what's the word I'm looking for? Identity politics crap. I mean, for want of a better word. Anybody who's like really into it. I just think it's racism. I really do. I genuinely believe that when you start judging people only by their skin color, that's very racist, right? It's like really, really strangely very racist, and I'm not sure why anybody thinks it's okay or a good thing. But again, that's just where we are now, right? This is just the world we live in, I guess. Segregation is back. Did you miss it? Not really. Not really, but I guess it's back now. Okay, yay, segregation. Fine. Where are we up to? Okay, so we're Dark Times. Ended in May. The more reconstructed the temple of Atropos. Again, come back here. What happened? Did I just go to a different page? What? I think I must have clicked on a link. Is that? Oh yeah, we're back. Temple. Okay, that's a link. Oh Jesus! Everything about this is annoying. On the planet Time. Planet Time. It's crap. On the planet Time, and the Mori who were installed within the temple were responsible for controlling the flow of time. What does that mean? No, we don't know. The Mori are the ones who bound time and space together, creating constant universal rules. And it really, I don't know where you're getting this from, and bringing the Dark Times to a close. Okay, that's. I mean, I've heard a totally different version of that. At the Dark Times were times before the science of the universe was basically science and magic was at war. That's why the Time Lords and the Gallifrey and Time Lords and the vampires were at war, right? But again, this was kind of from a throwaway line from like a 1980s story. Terrence Dicks wanted to do sci-fi vampires, and that's what happened, right? So just. Okay, the division took advantage of this new stability, expanding across time and space. None of this was set out. Recruiting agents from every time period and almost every race. They're trying to explain why they're working with the Weeping Angels. The name became symbolic of their mission, but nobody knew their name. Okay, what's their mission? What the mission is? Division? Because every person who became part of the division separated themselves from the interests of their own race. They did not say that. Their own family, their own people. They become an agent of a cosmic order, striving to maintain the division interests and fulfill the division goals. Again, none of this was on screen. This is somebody's insane fan fiction that they're bagging out crazily for no apparent reason. It's apparently possible to leave the division. Carvinista is a former division operative, but seems to happen rarely, and often people who try to leave wind up on the run. Joe Martin's fugitive doctor is a case in point. Ken, none of this has been explained. And don't say this is mystery. No, mystery is something that has a potential solution. This is a mess. Don't confuse mess with me. Look at that smug look on her face. Oh my God. It's just like is there any... I wish she knew how badly she's done, right? I wonder if she does. Honestly, I think all the people who are lying all the time, they really know it. I mean, I really think all these people, and when I say all these people, most of the people in the world, they just know that they're lying their ass off to themselves. Even the Doctor could not escape the division forever. She was captured at the end. Rather than executed, Tectoon stripped the Timeless Child of her memories and forced her regeneration into infant form and had the child return to Gallifrey society. None of that happened. No, none of that happened. The so-called First Doctor had no idea who he truly was. He didn't know he had already lived through 1 billion years of Time Lord history. God, I hate that. But still, the Doctor's core character remained, and ultimately drove him to leave Gallifrey and become the Wanderer in time and space. So, with a weird love of 1960s police boxes, that's why whenever I have a TARDIS, always go for the police box. Okay. Some Doctors appear to have sensed the truth about themselves, with memories leaking through. Sylvester McCoy's seventh Doctor is more than just a time off. Oh, don't taint classic Doctor Who with your idiotic fan wank fiction. Really? Although he doesn't seem to have known his true nature as the time was. No, yes, because that was not his true nature, okay? According to Doctor Who Flux episode 5, Tectoon, who became the leader of the division, she didn't even say to the leader. She was like, well, it's a weird structure, but you can call me the leader, I get. Okay, fine. Came to regret releasing the Doctor into the universe. Every incarnation of Doctor inspired hope wherever they went, apart from this one. And by doing so, they led to changes, sometimes small ones, but they are often they often rippled on, affecting the division plan. No doubt, culminating in the Time War itself. Well, there we go. Okay, honestly, we got about 4 seasons worth of stuff right there. No doubt comedy. Okay, fine. Presumably the division engineered the conflict, perhaps as an attempt to prevent the other temporal powers from discovering their existence. Blimey. I mean, does this guy know how much he's, inserting in? This guy's a frustrated writer. Not a very good one. The Doctor, of course, ultimately intervened in the Time War, and the War Doctor was the one who brought it to an end. A climax very different from anything Tectoon would have intended. But she didn't get involved because, whatever. Do that would make sense. The division decided to destroy the universe. Okay! Explain this one, please. Go and explain this one. In Tectoon's view, the Doctor's influence upon the division's timeline in Doctor Who, the high she hoped she introduced across the universe, was impossible to control or predict. Tectoon had already discovered the existence of other universes, including the one the TARDIS child originally. We don't know that! She specifically said she didn't know where it's... Man, this is full of shit. Okay, the division headquarters had been moved to the void between universes, where the last time we heard about that, it was like a screaming chasm of insanity. If you go there, you go mad. Don't you remember that's where the Daleks were banished to, and the Cybermen at the end of Doomsday. Considering this universe is a lost cause, she resolved to destroy it. I thought what? Okay, because in this universe, lost cause, she resolves to destroy it and move on to the next one. The Flux Event was artificially introduced to destroy space, while Swarm, who had almost sabotaged the division attempt to bring the Dark Times to an end a billion years ago, was freed as a temporal threat. Tectoon had begun as an explorer, but desire to explore for exploration had gradually transformed into a longing for control. If she was not able to control the universe, I love that what Chris Chibnall thinks of reading this. He's like, what? I didn't write any of that, really? She would destroy it, initiating the plot Doctor Who Flux, which has irrevocably changed the canon forever. No, it hasn't, right? That's the thing. This is going to be gone in 4 hours. 4 hours. 4 more hours of screen time. It's gone. Gone forever. Rusty Davis is going to make a lot of money from making a popular Doctor Who. He'll probably be woke, but he wants it to be popular. So, this is gone. This garbage is gone. Okay, so we explained the division. No, not in any way. We've made up a bunch of stuff about the division. Let's hear about the Timeless Child now. Okay, this was Thomas Bacon. Is this also Thomas Bacon? Oh, yes. Thomas Bacon, he can't get enough of it, can he? Timeless Child Multiverse Origin explained. Really? Explain it. Explain it to us, darling. Doctor Who Flux has the brain. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Doctor Who Flux, episode 5, build up on the Timeless Child retcon. Yeah, I can't wait to see the figures. I really think the viewing figures are going to take a real tumble over this. With the Doctor's origin confirming explaining the existence of a multiverse, Current Doctor Who showrunner Christian was determined to rewrite the show's lore. He's done that through the Timeless Child retcon, revealing that the Doctor is not a Time Lord at all, but rather she is a Timeless Child of being discovered by blah 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 generic code. We know this. Okay, according to season 12. Okay, I'm not reading this again. Okay, blimey. Okay, as the Master explained it. Fine, we're actually going to quote. It's a gateway, a boundary into another unknown dimensional universe. Tectoon glimpse the infinite through the gateway, and whatever that means. The foot of the wormhole was a monument of some kind, and the bottom of the monument, Tectoon, was discovered an abandoned child who was the Timeless Child being... Okay, we know all this. Eventually grew up to be the Doctor. Fine. So, oh yeah, like, again, maybe they want to check out the building. No, let's just take the kid and run. Doctor Who Flux is the next step in the Timeless Child, the sixth blah, 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 blah. The secret group she worked for in the Forgotten Past, blah, 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 blah. The Ancient Gallifrey. This seems to be... I think he's charging them for the same article twice. Okay, the Ancient Gallifreyan finally revealed the Doctor's true origin. Apparently, there is indeed a multiverse in Doctor Who. We've always known that, but it's not quite. You don't hop between universes. One of the Doctor and the Timeless Child had been transported through a wormhole from one universe to the next. Maybe. We just know they found her next to this building, which they haven't investigated in any way. We're inside the building and said, "Oh, this is this little stunning black girl is her name's Alice. We're going to be along to pick her up in 20 minutes. Just don't worry about it." The next Doctor comes from a completely different The Doctor comes from a completely different universe of which nothing is known other than it's shit. The universe of relentless shit. That's what it is. Doctor has long explored the idea of parallel timelines. Well, you just said they hadn't. Now we have a multiverse. Well, if we've long explored it, then we've had it long explored. Alternate dimension, third Doctor strand in 1970, Inferno. While the very idea of boundary to another universe originates the fourth Doctor's story, Planet of Evil. On that occasion, yeah, I know, I've seen Planet of Evil. Doctor learned from it's very difficult to travel from one universe to the other. Yeah, exactly. Because of the raw state of matter, blah, 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 blah. All this seems to suggest Doctor Who Timeless Child simply did not arrive in a current universe by accident, but was rather intentionally placed there, or left there, one of the two, as everybody ran. Maybe they all saw Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who, and they're like, let's get anywhere! Let's just get out this portal! Anybody run! Christian was clearly continuing to build on that. You haven't told me anything new. Man, you better give them money back for this article. You have so lied. Doctor Who Season 12 revealed there was even more to the Doctor's past than he ever suspected. Flux finally got the Doctor Who Flux. Finally, she learned the truth of where she came from. No, that's this week. They're gonna, from what I can tell, Storm and Azura are gonna open the magic watch, and she's gonna experience all her past lives. It's difficult to say exactly where Chibnall intends to take this, but multiverses are all the rage in science fiction right now. Which means something you should avoid. It'll be interesting to see what his successor, Russell D. Davies, does with the Doctor Who Flux multiverse. Hopefully, flushes it down the universe. I mean, that really would be the best idea. Finally, let's have a look at this retcon. Unit's origin is in Doctor Who Flux's most bizarre retcon. Yeah, well, okay. So what happened was this. If you haven't seen the episode, that he had this character called the Grand Serpent, who inserted himself into... Right, don't even have a picture of him? Who inserted himself into society. Oh, by the same guy. Okay, the first character has got to be Waffle. Yeah, exactly. Unit backstory. I want to read this, okay? Doctor Who Flux have reintroduced Unit, United Intelligent Task Force, or Unified Intelligent Task Force, as they now call it, and organized it, blah, 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 blah. It took viewers through a whistle-stop tour of Unit's history with one such alien threat using time travel to insert itself into the organization's leadership, the Grand Serpent, a corrupt politician who had lost power when the Flux destroyed his empire. Yeah, you only found that out like at the end of the episode. He is stuck in the bottom with the Somtaras to undermine Earth's defenses ahead of their invasion in 2021. I got the feeling like he was just going to auction off to the highest bidder, right? It's like, anybody want the last planet alive? Okay. And led to disbanding a unit. Look, they worked hard to deal with the 2018's unit been disbanded thing. Okay, so Flux took General Farquhar, blah, 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 blah. Chibnall is an old school Doctor Who fan. No, he's not. Indeed, one of the biggest, blah, 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 blah. Doctor Who's various unit stories have always had been difficult to date. They're talking about mentioning, name dropping. There's a corporal that was supposed to be the brigadier, which was just a dumb idea. How do we know it was a dumb idea, right? How do we know it was a dumb idea? Because it came out of Chris Chibnall's little thingies, right? Which came out of his little head. And the only thing he's got in his head is dumb ideas. So here we go. Now, so we've read a dumb person's take on a dumb person's ideas. And I feel more stupid for it. I hope you feel more stupid too. We go on these journeys together. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe. And ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.